Okay, so how many times have you been in a situation and walked away from a conversation thinking, I should have said something? Maybe someone kept interrupting you. Maybe someone crossed a boundary. Maybe you agreed to do something you really didn't want to do. Or maybe you just stayed silent because speaking up feels harder than just staying quiet. If you've ever experienced that, then today's video is for you. Today, I want to talk about something I think many women struggle with, and that is asking for what they want. Not because she's weak, not because she doesn't know what she wants, but because somewhere along the way, many of us have learned that keeping the peace is more important than protecting our own peace. Welcome back to the Reset Method. The Reset Method is a tool that I use to help other women learn how to reclaim their time, their energy, and to create a life that we don't need to escape from. I'm Jessica, and I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so here's something I want us to think about. Think back to our time when we were growing up. What messages did you receive about being a good girl or a good woman? Maybe it sounded like things like, don't be difficult, be nice, don't make people uncomfortable, be grateful, don't complain. For many of us, those messages became our identity. We became the dependable one, the helper, the fixer, the caretaker, the woman who could handle everything. But here's what nobody told us, that every time we silence ourselves to make others comfortable, we teach ourselves that our needs and wants matter less and less. And after years of doing that, we just stop asking for what we want. Not because we don't have our wants and needs, but because we've convinced ourselves that our needs and wants aren't that important. I know this because I've lived it. For years, I've built a career around caring for other people. As a nurse, as a leader, as the person that everyone came to depend on. I was really good at taking care of everyone, but I was also really good at neglecting my own needs. I kept pushing, I kept working, I kept showing up, I kept doing, I kept giving until one day, not by my choice, my body reminded me that I am not invincible. Burnout didn't happen overnight, and it never does. It happens over years. It's all the yeses that have added up throughout time. It's ignoring your personal needs one at a time. It's postponing your dream. It's the one boundary you didn't set time after time. But looking back, I realized that I wasn't just exhausted. I lost my power in my voice, and rebuilding my life meant relearning how to listen to that voice again. Okay, here's something I want you to remember. Speaking up isn't just about being confident. It's about safety. The thing is that our brains are wired to protect belonging. If we believe that speaking up can lead to rejection, disappointment, conflict, we'll often choose silence, even when that silence hurts us. That's why empowerment isn't about becoming fearless. It's about becoming willing to have uncomfortable conversations, willing to disappoint someone on occasion, willing to believe that your peace is worth protecting. Okay, so there are three ways I want you to start practicing reclaiming and using your voice again. First, stop answering requests immediately and saying yes to everything. Instead, practice saying, let me think about that. When you say that, that simple little sentence right there creates some space and time for you to reflect and really dig in and ask yourself, is that what you really want? Think about how that yes will impact in a ripple effect to your peace, your rest, your time, your energy. Second, ask for one thing this week. Nothing that has to be huge. Just ask for one thing. Ask for help. Ask for some confident clarification. Ask for support without feeling weak. Ask for the raise. Ask for the time off. Every request will strengthen your voice. Okay, third, practice one honest conversation. Remember, you aren't responsible for everyone else's reactions. You are responsible for your peace and for honoring the truth. Okay, so let's hit reset together. I want you to think about one area in your life where you've been waiting for some sort of permission. Like, waiting for permission to rest, waiting for permission to say no, waiting for permission to ask for help, waiting for permission to be able to speak. Here's the thing. You don't need permission. Your voice, your needs, your peace, it all matters as much as everyone else's. Here, one of my favorite verses is Joshua 1:9 because it says, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. That right there is all the permission you need. I don't think courage means never feeling afraid. I think courage means that even when your voice shakes, you trust that it is still worth using. If today's message encouraged you, leave me a comment below. What's one thing you've been afraid to ask for? Or what's one boundary you're ready to set this week? If you're looking for more beyond today's video, I invite you to join the community, the Women's Reset Collective. This is a community where women like you and me are gathering to continue the conversation, to support each other in reclaiming our time, our energy, our joy together. Inside the community, you'll find free tools, free resources, free courses, practical companion tools, meaningful conversation, and a group of women who really truly understand the journey that we're on. Next week, we'll continue our empowerment journey by exploring how to stop seeking permission and start trusting yourself. Because the confidence that you're looking for isn't just going to happen. It's something that you have to practice and build one courageous choice at a time. Until then, please hit like and subscribe on this channel so we can keep it going. You deserve a life that feels like you, in alignment with you and what you want and your needs. Keep choosing yourself, keep using your voice, and keep building the life that you want on your terms. Until next time, bye.